Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time for our Golden Baker Search Festive Edition judges to taste the incredible first round of bakes and deliberate on which 3 contestants and chef duos will advance to the semi-finals.
Welcome back. I don't want to say to the kitchen, to where it's all going down. In fact, in our studio right now. The first round of the Golden Cloud Baker Search is done and dusted. So let's start with Dalila and Tando's creation at the end there, making little snow angels. You'll find some triple choc Breadman brownies in their marshmallow snow. And in this case, coffee was the mystery box ingredient.
The brownie is truly brown. There could have been a little bit more color, but other than that, I think they did a really good, clean, neat bake.
A brownie needs to be soft, fudgy. It's got that 100%.
What I also noted when they were baking it, multiple different types of chocolate. So there's white chocolate in there, they've used dark chocolate, and I get the coffee taste.
So we're going to now move on to Zandaline. Of course, she sassied up her bake with Sassy alongside her. How they've titled this is the Decadent Chocolate Mini Cake, and cacao was at the heart of their recipe. Sadika, look at that finished product. Presentation, how are you feeling?
Restaurant-wise, if I was given that for my dessert, I'd be really impressed. Of course, not that full portion size, but I know that they are catering to us. They took note of that brief of flavors and complementary flavors, because within that, there's orange.
I also
and
saw
there's
cayenne.
Like Roxy taking miniature mouthfuls so she can like literally examine every element.
I am getting a bit of the cayenne somewhere.
I think it could be in the ganache.
I'm not getting enough of the cayenne.
Okay.
You're gonna hate me. I'm gonna say that I think that it's enough.
I agree.
And if you eat all of it together, because I took a mouthful of the ganache and then I ate this little piece here with the caramel and the cake, and it worked.
2 bakes down, let's move on to our third. Lorraine Sekwale paired up with Gabriella. Very cute chemistry there. Their secret ingredient was cherry. So pick your cupcake, guys, and tuck right in.
A beautiful bake. It's a cupcake.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
I actually found the cupcake a bit chewy, to be honest. When I eat a cupcake, I want it to be cupcake light sponge.
If you take the cupcake out of the oven and you pop it in the freezer, obviously to cool it
We
quicker,
actually saw that. Now that you speak about it, we
it's
saw them take it off the cooling rack.
heat is going to just stay in there, so it's going to become
so those
dense.
fibers kind of retract a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, let's deal with the elephant in the room. It is massive. It screams Christmas. Okay, their hero ingredients were nuts. It's called a Depth by Chocolate Deconstructed Christmas Tree.
So, I mean, the lesson here about plating, so I think they actually used the tray upside down.
They did say the cream was a maple cream. There's a lot going on here.
If you do combine all of the flavors, you get that crisp, like, you know, like a fruitcakey
Correct.
flavor profile, which is nice. What I'm not liking is the cake. It's a bit dry.
A bit dry, okay.
I don't know if I would have enjoyed it truly moist with the cream. I like the crunch in the center because they use the nuts in the middle as well as on the top. So it wasn't like these huge chunks that you were biting on. It was nice little crunch.
Is it enough? Well, we've got one more competitor to put to the test. It's a gingerbread biscuit stack sandwiched with Swiss meringue, decorated with gold luster, dusted beacon jelly tots, topped with a fondant star. I did get rumblings that this was not a first choice, that they had to roll with the punches here because the ingredient from the mystery box was molasses. Absolutely loving those gold dusted jelly tots.
Absolutely.
Hey, it's a gingerbread biscuit. Okay, but I'm going to actually not start with you, Roxy. I'm going to go to Sadika, who looks like she is unpacking
A burnt biscuit.
a burnt biscuit. Come on. Don't break your teeth. Okay, so that's a little too much. Snap.
Now burnt. So when ginger gets burnt, there's nothing more unappealing. I'm getting a bitter taste.
Listen, if the biscuit were more like cookie-like, so more cakey, and you could actually cut through it, because then that would also just give a difference in like the texture. So obviously the molasses here are very deep, dark brown. So just maybe
It didn't need to be pushed as far. Contestants, you can come back into the kitchen. It is time to announce who is going through to the semi-finals of the Golden Baker Search Festive Edition. Welcome back to your stations. I want you right now to look into your partner's eyes and say, well done. First hurdle, first major challenge conquered, well done. In fact, give yourselves a round of applause. So let's start in third place. Alison and Jenny, you are through to the semis, baby. Well done. We love the fact that it was a little bit rustic, because sometimes Christmas is a little bit rustic and we've got to throw it all together, but we've got to love the outcome, and that's what happened. Now we move on to second place in our first major challenge, and it happens to go to the Breadman. Congratulations, Danila and Tando. Could have possibly used a bit more color, a bit more beacon. We love the chocolate element and the way you heroed your special ingredients, but you got the whole beacon universe to play with, guys. Push the boat out. But we can only have one more team progressing. And this team outdid themselves with this particular bake, taking top spots and definitely progressing. Zandeline and Sassy, congratulations. Well done. Zandeline, what we loved was seeing how you were listening to every word coming out. I don't know if you had a choice, because I know Sassy is like a force to be reckoned with, but you followed through. You delivered. Right now, Lorraine, Gabs, Nadine, Grace, we're going to have to say goodbye. We love the fact that this is only going to ramp up. There's only going to be more pressure. There is 50,000 Rand at stake here. The semi-finals kick off tomorrow. Join us for the next round of the Golden Cloud Golden Baker Search. And while you're at it, show them some love online. You are all amazing.
And that's the icing on the cake. Exciting stuff. Now, of course, don't forget to tune in tomorrow for the semi-finals, where our remaining 3 duos go head-to-head in another festive challenge for their chance to win the Golden Baker Search Festive Edition title and that grand prize worth 50,000 Rand.